What's going on, YouTube, man? I'm here with my first YouTube video, and I'ma just be going over and showing you shit. I'ma just be going over and showing you guys how I made a little over $1,000 in a week trading in the Forex market, right? The foreign exchange market. So let's go ahead and get into it. And first things first, what I like to do is I like to look at the daily time frame, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, and sometimes the 5 minute, right? So first thing is we're gonna start off with the daily time frame. I like to look for my support and resistance on the daily, right? So, and I also like to trade with the banks. So I'm gonna only be putting round numbers when I place down my area, my zone, right? So for example, you can see that this resistance is at 139. So I want that number to be round. I want that number flat. That's how the banks trade. And I want to be trading where the money's going. You feel me? So I'm trying to make that bread. So after I put my line down, right, we're going to put our zone around it because we're not going to wait for the market to exactly touch this line, but we're going to wait for it to touch the zone, the area around it, right? So we know that it's gonna reject, or it's like something's gonna happen at this key level, right? Something's gonna happen around this area. So after we have our support and resistance, let me make my support real quick. So we're at 135.100 right here. Put that real quick. All right, copy and paste the zone, and all right. Now we're gonna go on the 4 hour. What I like to do on the 4 hour chart is my trend lines, So I'm gonna go ahead and mark up what I think see fit. You know what I'm saying? So this for me seems like could be valid, right? This is just something else is gonna support. It's another confluence, basically. Another confluence, another resistance, just to support my selling, my bias, right? Because I'm looking for sells because we're at a daily resistance. You see this giant ass wick signifying rejection, right? So we're looking for sells. So after I draw out my trend line on the 4 hour, I want to go ahead and move down to the 1 hour. Give me a second, and boom, right? So 1 hour, and what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be looking for some more support and resistances in between my daily zones. So let's go ahead and draw these up real quick. Nothing difficult, right? Oh, fat ass zone. Another one here, and boom, boom. I ain't trying to make it look pretty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to trade the shits, right? So you can see here, creation, creation, right? Creation of resistance. Creation, resistance was created at this point. It was broken. Boom, new high. Came down for the retest. Broke again. Came down for retest. Broke again. And now we are at a resistance, right? Finally made the high after breaking the previous high, which was this one right here. And so now we are gonna come down either back to this trend line, or we're gonna go down to next zone, next level, which is 135.500, right? That daily level, which is what I'm actually expecting from the markets. So let's see. Now we're gonna go down to the 15-minute time frame. So what we're gonna do on this 15-minute time frame, what I see is you could drop a mini trend line here, going downwards. Boom. I see support, and so what I would do here is I would go ahead and pull out my fib. I see fib setup. Boom, high, low, pull back 61.8, 50%. Gonna go ahead and enter here. Boom. Why do I enter here? Give me a second. I enter here because I see rejections. I see wicks. I see that this resistance is holding, right? Is valid, is being respected by this currency pair. So that's gonna let me know that there's gonna be a continuation to the downside, right? So boom, wick, 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 and then you can see how it's wicking the trend line as well. So that can also be another form of resistance, the trend line, right? So now that we have entered into the trade, correct, after we see multiple wicks, multiple points of rejection, we enter. I like to do my SLs from 10 to 25 pips with GJ, and depending on the market structure, of course. So with this, we're gonna do 25 pips, and then our TPs are gonna be at key levels, key daily levels to be specific, right? So our next daily level is gonna be 135, 500, boom. So that's one entry, right? That's a 1 to 13 ratio, risking 25 pips to gain 350, right? That's amazing. So now I like to take multiple entries within one trade. So that's just one entry, right? So how do I look for my next entry? Same break and reset strategy that I use all the fucking time, right? So market made a support here. It's broken. Now it's being respected, right? You see wick. Let me zoom in for y'all real quick. Zoom in. Boom. Here you see wick, 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 wick. What does that mean? It means rejection, right? So at this point, market keeps rejecting. It's being this resistance level is being respected because it's not being surpassed, right? So now that I know that the market is going to continue downwards, I'm going to go ahead and sell once again. And just like the last time, I like to have my SL 10 to 25 pips depending on the market structure, right? Based off this market structure, this will be a 15. Let me see. This will be a 20 pip stop loss. Okay, so go ahead, put that 20 pips, and then TP is gonna be the same at the next zone, 135, 500. That's gonna put us at a 1 to 15 risk to reward ratio. Risking 20 pips to gain. We are gaining, let's see, 310 pips. Awesome. So if this TP reaches, right, if market reaches our TP, we're going to be gaining over 600 pips with just two entries. Like, just two entries over 600 pips. This is why I love, this, yeah, this is swing trading because I'll usually wait either like 1, 2, maximum 3 days for my trades to usually end, but they definitely do pay off. You get paid to wait with this game, right? So that's just one entry. And as it goes down, you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, until you're satisfied or you don't have any more money to fucking trade with, right? So with that being said, man, that's it from me for today. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Definitely gonna be posting more on this YouTube channel, not just Forex, whatever you guys like. If you want to watch any other type of videos, make sure to comment down in the description, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at GentleRichKid, man. I hope y'all have an amazing day. I see you in the next one.